Night of the Living Dead is a 1968 horror film directed by George Romero. Today is a special day because I get to talk about one of my most favorite old horror films of all time. With a budget of $100,000, this movie would go on to gross $12 million in its first week at the box office. To call Night of the Living Dead a success would be an understatement. Let me put it to you this way. A copy of Night of the Living Dead is in the U.S. Congressional Library for being culturally and historically significant. This movie was a game changer and in a big, big way. First of all, the zombies in this movie are no longer the mind-controlled victims of some Haitian voodoo witch doctor, like in White Zombie or I Walked with a Zombie. In this movie, they are dead people that came back to life to eat the flesh of the living. This movie brings in the idea of the zombie apocalypse. I believe like this movie triggers a kind of fascination with, the survival aspect. And it facilitates a really, interesting kind of creative discussion. Everybody's got their own idea about how they think they would survive this kind of thing. I can't tell you how many times me and a group of people have been sitting around being like, so do you think you could survive the zombie apocalypse? How would you do it? What would you do? That kind of thing. Honestly, I believe that is what captures people's imagination more than the actual creatures themselves. The movie opens up with Johnny and Barbara, brother and sister, driving out to the middle of the country to the cemetery to drop off a wreath on their father's grave. They walk around looking for their father's grave. Johnny's doing the typical brother thing and bitching about being here and how it took so long to drive here. And as they're sitting there, just kind of mucking around, you see this guy walking around. Johnny starts telling a story about how he scared his sister when she was a little kid. And he's like, man, you used to really be scared about that. And she's like, quit it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
But then, stranger danger. What are you doing, creepy? Get off my sister, you big bastard. Oh, ouch. Ooh, now what are you gonna do? It's time to run away from the creepy man. Well, that just went from 0 to 60 in no time. So she tries running away. She tries going to the car, but she realizes the keys are in her brother's coat, and he is, dead. Sees a house in the distance. I better go there. Maybe there's help there. Yes, it's a place to go. See, it's got a gas pump outside. That's fucking cool. I wish I had a gas pump outside my house. Inside the house, shut the door, lock it up tight. She starts walking around the house and kind of discovers that it's abandoned. There's nobody here. What's outside? Oh fuck, he's still out there. And he's being rude to the things. She goes to try using the phone like a normal person, but just like any other horror movie, the phone doesn't work. More are coming. Oh damn, what do I do? We're gonna take a peek upstairs. What's up here? Oh goodness. There's a dead body upstairs. Oh fuck. That's it, I'm not staying in this house one more second. Flashlights. What the fuck is this? Who are you? Fuck it. Inside. Get inside. Hurry.
The truck was out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out here if we can get some gas. Is there a key?
Damn it. The stranger who shows up is named Ben. And Ben has been frantically running away from the ghouls, as they call them, for some time now. And in an act of desperation, his truck is out of gas. He sees this farmhouse with a gas pump out front, pulls up out front, runs inside the house, only to find Barbara, who's kind of at this point becoming kind of catatonic, not catatonic, but let's just say she's in so much shock that she doesn't do a lot of talking. And Ben, who gets very frustrated with this, like, is this your house? Do you live here? Speak to me. He is in full-on survival mode.
I'll see if I can find some food.
But before they're able to do anything, they notice some commotion outside.
There are 2 of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those 2.
I
I know you're afraid, but we...
I don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
Whenever something happens, we try to make sense of it. Like, oh, well, there's got to be an explanation. There's got to be a reason. Somebody has answers. Whereas this movie doesn't provide any answers. It only gives more questions. And the more they try to think about what's happening and why, the more frustrated and freaked out they become. Yeah, understandably, this would be mighty stressful. Hey, you smashed my lights. Motherfucker! And he proceeds to start smashing faces with his, what is that, a crowbar, tire iron, whatever that is. As he's outside smashing faces, the back door opens, and in comes danger. Uh-oh, Barbara's not paying attention. But Ben comes back inside, gets him on the ground, grabs the crowbar, stab. Right in the head. Busted little melon. Oh shit. Shut the door, lock that fucker, holy crap.
Don't look at it.
We gotta get rid of this body now. I'm gonna drag this fucker outside and light him on fire. Oh my god. That's too close to the house. They apparently don't like fire. Good to know. Anyway, I'm just going to leave this burning and go back inside. Nothing bad will happen. Don't you worry. And now Ben starts digging around for tools and supplies because he's going to try to fortify their location. Frustration begins setting in whenever Ben is like, we need to fortify and board up these windows and doors. We need to work together. And Barbara's just like, deer in the headlights, still shock and awe.
We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here till someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand?
And they began working together to board up the doors and windows. As they're working together to fortify the inside of the house, Ben starts telling a story of how he came to be at this house. He tells a story about how he was driving around in his truck and a gasoline tanker covered with zombies just speeds on by, crashes, and explodes in a big ball of fire. And eventually the screams stopped. It's like, and I was surrounded by them. So I just got in my truck and I just gunned it.
I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
Barbara also starts talking about how she came to be at this house. When it gets to the part where Johnny is killed by the first zombie, he has a little bit of a mental breakdown, let's say.
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No!
Ooh.
My brother is not dead!
God damn it.
Oh.
Hey. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Okay, you lay down there and, relax. A little time passes and Ben finds a radio. Does it work? Let's see.
Because of the obvious threat to
Alright, radio time.
Because of the crisis which is even now developing.
Next section here is nothing really more than a very subtle exposition dump. Because Ben goes back to work nailing boards to the walls and fortifying the doors and windows of the house while the radio plays this broadcast. And it's still very early on in the zombie invasion. They just call it an unexplainable string of mass murders. Even though Ben seems like the one who's doing the smart thing by fortifying everything and keeping his wits about him, he's just dealing with this shock and awe in his own special little way by keeping busy with little work. Because it seems like whenever he sits down and has a moment to himself, he's just immediately like, what am I doing? No, fuck this, can't think about that, gotta get back to work. While he's digging around in a closet, he finds a rifle and some bullets.
The people who acted as though they were kind of tranced were killing and eating their victims, prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered.
That'd be a crazy thing to hear over the radio.
As completely as is possible in this confused situation.
Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck?
It would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass.
Holy shit. Whoa, who's that? Is that more monsters? It's not zombies. It's survivors. I've been staying in the basement? Really?
Well, you guys get down there. I could use some help up here.
Yeah.
It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket was making up here?
How are we supposed to know what was going on?
This movie is where all modern zombie tropes stem from. Fortifying the houses with boards and stuff like that. Group of survivors pinned up together. Tension, paranoia, rationing of supplies. Who's in charge? Who does what? It feels very authentic. You can feel the frustration between these people.
I went out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we never know where they were going to hit us next. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it. But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
You two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens. Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to.
If you box yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Reach through the window, grab you. Smack your fingers. Oh, shit. Ooh, breaking them off. Ooh. Oh, took a shot at one. Didn't do much good.
It's all right.
Harry, what's happening?
It's all right.
Oh, take a second shot. Still didn't do much good. One more. There we go. That put it down. Right in the head. Good job. Starting to gather around more of them.
Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in your damn cellar. Get out of here! Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. The radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for.
Yeah.
You're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a
Is this your house?
You going down there with him?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly, I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket, those things smashing through the windows. You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it. Mr. Cooper, with your help, we can... With my help?
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait wait a minute. Come on up here, honey.
He's gonna call his girlfriend up.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? Sorry, go ahead.
What a dick. Mr. Cooper goes downstairs and he sees his wife and his kids laid out on a little makeshift table. They're like, what's going on up there? And he was like, there's 2 other people up there and, you know, all this stuff. They've been listening to this radio. And his wife's like, wait, they got a radio up there? I'm going up. And he's like, no, don't go up. And she's like, I'm going up. Let's go up. So she pretty much convinces him to like, fuck this shit. Let's go upstairs.
But these windows are...
He's still bitching about everything. His wife's just...
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Ben and the other guy found a TV. They're gonna bring it in and plug it in.
This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured.
Imagine turning on the news and like, this is an emergency. We have an announcement. The dead are coming back to life and eating people. Huh? Also, during the news brief, they mentioned that space experts from NASA are consulting with the president and the army and all of that. And people are wondering why space experts are being consulted or considered in this earthbound crisis. They mentioned that they launched a Venus probe satellite to go orbit the planet, take pictures or whatever, and come back. But on its way back, it got destroyed, got fucked up, and was carrying some kind of odd high-level radiation, as they called it. And NASA promptly destroyed it. Apparently, that happened very shortly before all this started to happen.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet. Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded? Unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances. Could have have a bearing on it. It does seem to have a bearing.
This is kind of funny to me because, you know, even though it's 1968, it looks like a 1950s movie. And it's like, oh, 1950s radiation. Is there anything you can't do? You can make Godzilla. You can make zombies. Like, you can do anything. A name comes across the bottom of the screen. It's like Willard Hospital or something. Ben says, hey, I passed a sign that said Willard earlier. And the young guy's like, hey, me and my girlfriend are from around this area. That's only like 7 miles away. Mom's like, my kid's hurt. They said they got medical supplies. We gotta go there and get my kid help. Like, well, shit, we need to get there. We're pretty much gonna get that truck moving. We need to figure out how to get that gas pump open. So they talk it out for a little bit. They say there's a big can of kerosene down in the basement and a large key ring. Maybe one's for the pump. They find a bunch of jars and a key labeled gas pump downstairs. The plan that they're coming up with is to throw Molotov cocktails from the top floor while the 2 dudes run out to the truck, get it to the gas pump, unlock it, put gas in it, come back for everybody else, drive to hospital. Fine. Alright, everybody who's not a part of Operation Crazy, go down in the basement and be ready for the horn honk when we get back.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss up.
Ah! That was too close. That almost hit that truck. Run, 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 run. Get out of me, fucker. Run, run, run. I guess it's another truck. Whatever.
Get back in the cellar. It's too late.
Oh, damn it, girl. I'm going too. Better.
Come on.
Oh, what a fucking idiot. She's gonna ruin everything. Alright, Alright, we're at the gas pump.
Come on! This key won't work. Watch it.
Whoa. Oh, shut the lock off. Alright, fuck it. Alright. Oh, goddamn. Oh, no. Fuck.
You gotta get away from the pump.
Fuck this. Let's get out of here.
Come on, come on.
My jacket's caught.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, no. Well, that didn't work at all. Holy shit. Ben now has to make it back to the house surrounded by monsters. He makes it back with little trouble, but the door's locked. Oh, open the door. Why won't... Oh, he's gonna leave him down there. Son of a bitch. Nail it back. Yeah, board her back up. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I probably did the same thing, actually. You gonna fucking leave me out there? God, bastard. Punch. The zombies, in the meantime, are eating the bodies of the two young people that burned up in the truck. And we get our first real glimpse at some zombie gore now. Yeah, guts. After that, things kind of cool down for a little bit. They're all sitting around talking about what to do next. All the while, the news is just progressively getting more and more, you know, apocalyptic.
So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
There's your final zombie trope that still carries on to this day. You want to kill the zombie? Shoot him in the head. Or a heavy blow to the skull, aka smashing their head with a brick or a sledgehammer or something. That's the only explanation they give. They say the radiation they were arguing about earlier is activating the brain of a dead person, and that causes them to become cannibals who cannot be killed unless you shoot them in the head.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat him or burn him. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
So long as the heavy rain...
Then suddenly the fucking power turns off. It's like, God damn it. The zombies are getting restless. They start pounding on the door with things. And they're not playing. They're coming through. They know you're in there. Ben drops his gun. And this guy runs over, grabs the gun.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar.
Oh no.
Get the cellar now. Move!
Oh shit. Another fight. Oh Oh no. Now you're fucked. Oh, shot him in the gut. Fucking guy, that's what he gets for starting that shit in the midst of all this chaos. Oh no. Ladies grab. Barbara still isn't doing anything. He's gonna go down in his basement. My daughter. My daughter. Bummer. Oh shit. Come on, Barbara. You can do it. You can help. Finally, she jumps up. Is willing to try. Yay, we let go of her. Oh no. She runs downstairs. Her fucking daughter is eating her husband. Mama. Oh shit. You know how the little girl is a horror trope now? This is the original little girl in a horror movie. Really weird acid trip of a stabbing scene. Yes. The only time something like this happens in a movie, and it's really cool. I wish there was more of it. Oh no, they're fucking breaking down. Oh shit. Oh, it's her brother. Grabbed her, taking her outside. Oh, fuck. Oh, see ya, Barbara. Get in there and shut, lock that door. Oh, shit. Okay, they're down here. Well, great. Oh, shit. Well, won't be so bad. Oh, fuck. You ain't getting up on me, son. Yeah. Oh, waste a couple bullets because you're mad. Yep. Here's the last one. Fuck. God damn it. Ben is our lone survivor. Next morning happens and it's pretty quiet. Oh, it's copter time. Oh, is that the annihilation line? Alright, that's what we like to see.
And a couple dogs. There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Rah, 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 doggy time. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Probably a little tired, understandable. Oh, that looks like one. Oh shit, go out, man. That sounds like good news. I think you're probably good, dude. I'd open that door. Oh, yeah, taking him out. Taking him out. Hell yeah.
Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
Oh, shit.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
The movie ends on a very bittersweet note. The bitter is that our hero, Ben, got mistaken for a zombie and got shot and killed. Like, the sweet spot is that there's hope. Seems like the people have organized, and we know how to kill them, we know how to fight back, so there's hope that this can be wrapped up, you know, in a timely manner, and all they really had to do was just survive until the morning. And they throw them on a big pile with everybody else. And they light the torches and they burn the bodies. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Its sequel, Dawn of the Dead, would be a little bit later when the zombies are more. But there's still a military, there's still a police, it's kind of in shambles, but you know. And that's the movie that takes place in a mall, and that's the one that everybody really loves. Then Day of the Dead is like full-on apocalyptic. They live in an old military bunker, they've been down there forever, and they go out to these cities that are just abandoned, and they're like, hello, is anybody here? And zombies just pour out. The idea of the zombie apocalypse is still intriguing to a lot of people, because we still got popular TV shows like The Walking Dead and fucking The Last of Us, you know. We wouldn't have video games like Resident Evil. We wouldn't have cool band names like Cannibal Corpse. And honestly, even if you're not a fan of zombies or horror films, this is still a really, really well-made, low-budget horror film. The atmosphere, the storytelling, the pacing, everything is perfect, really. And it doesn't fuck around with your time either. It's about 90 minutes long, you know. Before I get out of here, though, I just want to mention, just for, you know, record-keeping sake, I guess, that I tried to upload a movie review about a week ago on an old sci-fi movie that I kind of grew up with. Tried posting it, YouTube said no.
Go ahead and post it if you want to, but we're gonna block it and you will get a copyright strike.
I was like, alright, cool, no. So it'll be back to the drawing board with that one. I could have started working on that one again, but honestly, when I make these movie reviews, I watch the movie several times during the making of it and stuff. So, I'm a little burned out on that movie in particular. I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to put that off to the side and just get on to something else that I was going to do anyway. And we'll come back to that. That being said, though, if you made it to the end of the video, then thank you so much. Again, if you have not seen this movie, I recommend it. 10 out of 10. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Later.